Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there.
I'm Kate,
I'm Bradley.
and this is History Buffoons.
Welcome.
Yeah,
How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much.
Awesome sauce.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
This will be out, a week and a half
Yeah.
after New Year's, but we are recording on New Year's Day.
Yes, we are.
So, Happy New Year. Or
Did you stay up till midnight?
no,
Same.
I was tired. I had to work yesterday. And my kids have been sick. So, I had only 2 stops. Sarah had to go into work at 8:00, and I was home by 7:22.
Just in time.
Just in time for her to watch the kids. So I got up at 2:40. There was no way I was staying up till midnight.
Mm-mm.
Not yesterday. I wasn't able to get a nap in, so nope. I woke up and it was a new year. So
I slept in till 6. I didn't get a nap in, and I did not, not stay up.
No, not so much, but that's okay.
Yes.
So anyways,
What beers do we have today?
we have a special Modelo for the season. I saw that Sarah and I and the kids were at Walmart a month or 2 ago. Doesn't matter. And I'm like, what is the red Modelo? I've been out of the beer business for over 2 years, and that's okay. So I'm not privy to new things. But I saw a red Modelo, and I'm like, what the what? So this is, wow, it glares on there. Noche Especial. And I believe it's an amber lager, if I remember reading the box right. Or I looked it up. So I'm sure you held yours up. But yeah, so since you're a big fan of Modelo, it's got a nice nutty aroma. Not really. I don't know. Just thought it'd be cool to try a different Modelo because
Yeah, let's do it.
you don't see a lot of variations of Modelo besides their Chelada line, which has all the different fruits and whatnot, lime and all that, and just tomato juice or whatever, or tomato juice. So yeah, I was curious to try this because I like Modelo. You're a bigger fan of Modelo than I am, but yeah. So cheers to this.
Cheers.
That's not bad. What do you think
It's
of
a
it?
lot lighter than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's definitely not a.
It's not a heavy
It's got a nice
amber at all.
It's got a nice flavor to it, though.
I will definitely drink those.
It's almost got like a creamy finish to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Really,
fun.
really light in the beginning and the middle, and then creamy at the end.
Yeah, but not like weird creamy. It's really good. I'm pleasantly surprised with this. That's awesome.
Good.
All right. What do you got for us today?
Oh, we're going to talk about James Smithson.
Smithson?
Yes, he dies in Italy.
Oh, another uplifting story.
Kind of is, actually.
Oh, all right, let's get there.
I know. We're going to start with the death, but it's fine.
That's a weird way to start.
He leaves his fortune to a country he has never visited.
Oh, okay.
Decades later, his body is dug up,
Okay.
moved into a castle
Oh,
full of moon rock, slippers, and Muppets. Welcome to the bizarre origin of the Smithsonian.
Smithson. Oh, really?
Yes.
That's fucking weird. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea it started with a dead guy.
So I'm going to briefly go into who James Smithson is, why he left his money to the U.S., having never stepped foot.
So he was from Italy?
He's British.
Oh, he's British, but died in Italy.
And
he left his money to the United States. That is very strange.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So James Smithson was a scientist.
Oh, nice.
He was born in 1765.
Okay.
In France.
Oh, but he was British? This is getting really weird. I need some strings to connect the dots here.
He was the illegitimate son of a wealthy aristocrat. Wow.
I'm like, we're watching the Disney movie?
Everybody wants to be a cat.
I still love when I showed you that clip of Dragula playing to the cats and playing the piano.
Yes, that was great.
So great. Aristocat.
Anyway, he was the illegitimate. So he was born to the Duke of Northumberland. He only adopted his father's surname, Smithson, later in life after his mother's death. His mother was Elizabeth Hungerford Macy.
Hungerford Macy.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So,
fuck you.
He was educated at Oxford.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
so he proved himself to be a very brilliant chemist, a mineralogist.
I think that's
mineralogist.
That sounds.
I'm going to say that. It's the mineralogist. Okay.
I just still want to. I think I want to name the episode "Illegitimate Aristocat."
So Smithson was elected as the youngest member of Britain's prestigious Royal Society.
Okay.
And he had published 27 scientific papers in his lifetime.
That's pretty good for back then.
I know.
I can't even do a paragraph, let alone 27 papers.
I know you can't.
Oh, thanks.
So his research ranged.
I knew that was coming, but you tried to delay that laugh, and I knew it was on its way.
Because I can't keep a straight face.
I will leave that one alone.
So his research ranged from analyzing the chemical makeup for a lady's teardrops to improving coffee brewing methods.
I mean, they go hand in hand.
He even identified a zinc ore that was later named Smithsonite in his honor.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So, despite moving in elite scientific circles, he had his quirks.
I'm sure he did.
He was rumored to be a deep-seated gambler.
Oh, really?
And even a suspected spy during the Napoleonic Wars.
Really?
I did not do any further research here. I only found that in one blurb, and it was a book, and I didn't want to download the whole thing.
Oh, that's fine.
But friends worried that his gambling might end up ruining him. But in fact, he had several savvy investments.
Okay.
And he grew a small inheritance.
From his papa?
He had money from his papa, but his own investments as well.
Oh, okay.
So he inherited his wealth. He also invested heavily and wisely, particularly in government bonds.
Okay.
He had no family, and he was actually really frugal.
Oh, so he would
just gamble.
He would gamble, but he apparently probably won some stuff too.
Yeah.
But he also had smart investments.
Yeah.
And then besides gambling, wouldn't really spend.
Yeah. So he ended up being fairly wealthy.
Well, I mean, if he basically had a fortune to donate to create the Smithsonian, I mean, have you ever been to the Smithsonian?
I think so.
Yeah, I was there once. I don't remember how old I was on that one. It was because, where's that located again? It's in
DC.
Yeah, so that was probably when I was around 14. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So anyways.
So he traveled widely across Europe in pursuit of scientific knowledge. He would climb active volcanoes.
Jesus.
He would climb through caves, collecting minerals. One innkeeper even charged him extra for leaving his room littered with stones and dirt.
He didn't want to take his wares with him. I mean, Jesus.
So he was passionate about science. He believed,
sounds that way, yeah.
Exactly. He believed, quote, every man is a valuable member of society who procures knowledge for men.
Okay.
He never married. He had no children. And it seems that his true heir would be science.
Good on him.
Yes.
I mean, really, it's kind of great because it helps us learn shit.
Yes. So James Smithson died in Genoa, Italy on June 27th, 1829, at the age of 64.
Okay.
Cause was most likely malaria or some other kind of infectious fever.
Bummer.
Smithson's will was written 3 years earlier.
Okay.
and it directed that his entire estate go to his nephew, Henry James Hungerford, unless his nephew died without heirs.
Oh.
In that case, all the money was to go to the United States of America in Washington under the name of the Smithsonian Institute.
That's wild.
He labeled it as an establishment for the increase and diffusion of knowledge among men.
So why? I don't know if you came across this then. Did you come across why he picked the United States to give it to?
I don't think I had.
Why do you think he would have done that?
I think that it might have had something to do with him being like an illegitimate son of a duke.
Sure.
And probably getting shunned.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because he's a British guy, born in France, dies in Italy.
Never been to America.
Never been to the Americas. It's funny how he's like, yeah.
That's where it's going to go.
Send this to DC.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's great because now we have the Smithsonian Institute.
And I'm wondering if it has something to do with like British versus America and that whole shebang.
And it very well could have.
Yeah.
And maybe it was a final fuck you for being illegitimate and kind of shunned from the British elite or whatever you want to call it. I could see that being maybe a possibility, but it's like, I mean, it's not like DC at that. What year was this again?
It was around 1829.
Is that when he died?
That's when he died.
But when did his nephew die then?
He died 6 years later.
Oh, so not that much longer.
No.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
I heard that one through the microphone.
So his nephew did inherit the money. Because they aren't going to know that his nephew's about to die in 6 years. So yeah, his money was given to the nephew.
But he didn't have an heir then, apparently, right?
Yeah, so while he had the money, he lived large in Italy, Paris. He would spend freely on travel and horses and luxurious lifestyle items.
This is the nephew.
Yes, he had no job, no ambition. He didn't invest, didn't marry, had no children. And then he died in Pisa in 1835, having burned through a portion of the estate already.
It's amazing everything you listed, and there was still some left.
Oh, so there's a lot left.
He had a vast fortune then.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. So after he died in 1835, unmarried and childless, this triggered Smithson's strange bequest. Suddenly, the United States had Smithson had no physical, personal, mental ties, nothing. And all of a sudden, the United States is made the beneficiary of roughly 100,000 pounds.
Which was?
Back then.
No, I know.
$508,000.
That's quite a lot of money in
today,
1835.
$17 million.
Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Back then, it was a sum equal to approximately 1.5% of the entire U.S. federal budget at the time.
That's crazy. So how much do you think they would have had if shitty Henry nephew?
Probably 20 million, maybe.
Didn't blow through a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And, lived like a douchebag. Well, I mean, he lived it up.
Yeah.
I guess I can't blame him.
Maybe he died happy. We don't know.
Let's hope so. Here's to you, Henry, for hopefully dying happy. But wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So American leaders were like, wait, what?
Well, it's like, obviously, it's not like you made a phone call at this time. I have to write a letter and, hey, George.
It's literally just in the will.
Yeah. Come read this letter.
Andrew Jackson, come read this letter.
Yeah. Yeah. Andrew, I got the weirdest thing in the mail today. It's like, what? You got to read this.
So, president at the time, Andrew Jackson, was unsure if he could even legally accept it as a gift under the Constitution.
Sure.
So he asked Congress to weigh in. Congress in 1836 was just as confused. Some were excited at the prospect of a national intellectual endowment, and
Right.
others were skeptical. Southern Senator John C. Calhoun said that accepting money from a foreigner would be, quote, beneath our dignity
Oh, Jesus.
and beyond the power of Congress.
But this isn't for. So is the Smithsonian, is that run through the government?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
So he and a few other lawmakers with strong states' rights leanings argued that Congress had no constitutional warrant to inherit a private donation.
Right.
Another critic, Senator William Preston, feared that it would set a bad precedent.
Okay.
He said, quote, every whippersnapper vagabond might think it proper to have his name distinguished in the same way.
Oh.
So he warned imagining random riffraff donating funds just to get their name on a building. But we're in the era of American pride,
Yeah.
but still somewhere uneasy about taking money from an Englishman.
Which I get, but at the same time, like, they wanted to keep the riffraff from donating just to get their name on a building.
But
How many riffraffs have 508?
exactly
The equivalent of 508,000, right, at the time? How many?
exactly.
I wish I had that now.
That would be great.
That'd be amazing.
We don't even need $1 million. Just give us 500,000.
If I had $500,000. Wait, that's not the song.
Don't tell me. Bare Naked Ladies?
No.
Oh, don't tell me.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
If I had $1 million,
That wasn't Bare Naked Ladies, right?
it's someone. It's someone.
Oh my God.
It's not Third Eye Blind.
It's definitely not Third Eye Blind.
I'm gonna look it up. $1 million.
I mean, I guess it could have been Bare Naked Ladies. I don't know.
It was fucking Bare Naked Ladies.
Was it really?
Oh yeah. If I had $1 million. Yep.
Oh shit.
Look at me getting some musical thing right. Anyway.
It was someone. Maybe that's our title. It was someone.
So, despite the grumblings, pragmatics,
You got
pragmatists. Is that wrong?
No,
Okay.
that's great though.
Like former President John Quincy Adams saw an enormous opportunity here. Adams chaired a House committee to determine what to do with Smithson's inheritance, and he became the voice.
Okay.
So he urged his colleagues to look past national pride and see the potential for advancing knowledge.
Well, and I feel like, okay, they have this American pride. Can't take money from a foreigner, but you're not. This foreigner
He's
gave
giving
it to
you money, yeah.
to start this important thing in your country, because he basically said, "Fuck you"
To mine.
to Britain. So
Mm-hmm.
look at it that way, which hopefully Senor Quincy
I mean,
did.
we kind of know that they did.
Well, I mean, I've been there, and I wasn't born 200 years ago.
So Quincy Adams said, quote, if it should continue essentially to the increase and diffusion of knowledge among men, to what higher or nobler object could this generous and splendid donation have been devoted?
Right.
Adams to Congress in 1839 persuaded this reasoning,
Okay.
and Congress voted to accept the gift.
Aw.
In July of 1836, they officially authorized the donation. President Jackson
So you said in 1836 they officially did, and then you just said 1839 before that.
Oh, my apologies.
So that was just a misspeak?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I just felt like, wait, how do we go back in time?
So President Jackson dispatched diplomat Richard Rush to London
Okay.
to secure the funds.
So was this sitting in a bank like accruing interest at the time?
So not initially.
Okay.
But this is where that changes.
Gotcha.
So Rush spent 2 years untangling legal red tape in England,
Okay.
including fending off a lawsuit from Smithson's late nephew's mother, who tried to claim the money, but ultimately the case was his case was won in court because, dude, you're not part of the will, so no, it's not going to go to you.
And that's the thing. Look, read the fucking will, lady.
Yeah.
You're not Henry. He died. You're not an heir of Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. He's an heir of you, so
yes.
No.
So in 1838, the court awarded the full sum to the U.S.
That's crazy.
Rush personally oversaw converting the estate to gold sovereigns.
Okay.
Which were gold coins worth £1 sterling.
Okay.
And he even put up a $500,000 bond of his own.
Oh, wow.
To guarantee that he wouldn't bolt with the cash.
Well, sure.
I mean, that's pretty smart.
No, that's brilliant because otherwise they could be like, this dude just took off with all our fucking money.
Yeah.
He's living in
Timbuktu.
I'd pick a nicer place.
So by late 1838, 104,960 gold coins, his Smithson's legacy in hard currency,
wow,
were packed into 11 boxes and shipped across the Atlantic.
Okay, side note real quick. At the end of Aristocats, do you remember what happens?
Mm-mm.
The butler who tried to off the cats, basically,
yeah,
falls into a box and it's sent to Timbuktu.
That's right. It was. That's funny.
Sorry.
Totally want to watch that movie now.
If you want to watch it with my daughter, she likes that movie. Xavier used to love that movie.
So they arrived in New York City in 1838 aboard the ship Mediator.
The Mediator.
Mm-hmm, and then promptly forwarded it to Washington.
Okay.
The United States had the money in hand. Now came the hard part. What are we going to do with this?
Well, he was kind of specific. Build me a building, put my fucking name on it.
But what's the building going to be?
The Smithsonian Institute.
But what's inside? We don't know yet. So once Smithson's money was secured.
That's that sausage ring still. I had brunch with my mom. Wow.
Take a swig.
Yeah.
Great going down, not so much coming up.
Yeah.
Congress entered nearly a decade of debate over what kind of institution to create.
A decade?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. So we're talking like late 40s now all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the will's vague mandate, an establishment for the increase and diffusion of knowledge, could be interpreted in many ways.
Sure.
In hindsight, we know what it is. But back then, they're like, we can do anything with this. So every politician, scholar, specialist, they all had ideas and they all started lobbying.
Well, yeah, because they probably wanted to benefit from this.
So here are a couple of the plans that that floated around.
And ultimately failed.
The first one, a national university.
Okay.
So many assumed the Smithsonian should be a great national university. Senator Asher Robbins envisioned consolidating smaller colleges into a large one.
Oh, okay.
He said, quote, "We have only to tread the path that led the Athenian to its glory," meaning the Athens Academy, which is apparently
a thing,
something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. But he wanted to urge America to establish a grand national university for its youth. But others worried a new university might undercut existing colleges or stray from Smithson's intent.
I could see that.
The next one is a science research institute. Smithson was a scientist.
Yeah.
So some argued the fund should support original scientific research rather than teaching.
So, sorry to interrupt. Did they know, did they get a synopsis of Smithson's life then? Like what he was and everything?
They must have had something because they knew he was a scientist.
Yeah. So, and they had to get some type of
who is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a sheet on what this dude did.
Yeah.
They had to have something.
They had to have.
So, okay.
Yeah. So, the influential physicist at the time, Alexander Dallas Back, a great grandson of Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, wow.
Led a faction calling for a research institute.
Okay.
He said, quote, "I am most anxious that this fund should furnish means of scientific research in this country."
Sure.
Back wrote noting that colleges weren't fulfilling that role.
Okay.
So this camp wanted laboratories, research grants, and published journals to be the focus.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is a national observatory.
Oh.
Former President John Quincy Adams was an astronomy buff,
Okay.
and he wanted to use Smithson's money for a state-of-the-art observatory.
I mean, okay. He's lobbying for his own interests.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
He said, quote, "There is no richer field of science open to the exploration of man than astronomical observation."
And this is funny because we're basically saying 1850. We didn't go to the moon for another 118 years, 18 or 19 years, 68, 69. I always forget. So clearly they weren't doing that. Couldn't even fly back then.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wanted to.
But he knew it was going to be a thing.
He didn't.
He hoped it was going to be a thing.
Exactly. He's like, no greater thing than just staring at space. All right. Anyways.
Then there was a National Museum of American Everything. So
isn't that basically what it became?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Some suggested the money build a museum to showcase the young nation's heritage and natural wonders.
Okay.
In 1840, Congressman Joel Poinsett and others founded the National Institute for the Promotion of Science with that in mind.
Okay.
So they campaigned to use Smithson's funds for a museum filled with American historical relics, inventions, and natural specimens, a place to celebrate American achievement and the continent's resources.
Sure.
So kind of a patriotic Hall of Fame, part cabinet of curiosities, that kind of thing.
Right, right.
But the National Institute crowd eventually lost some influence.
Oh, dear.
So then there was the Educational Institute or Teachers College.
Oh.
Representative Robert Dale Owen of Indiana proposed a Smithsonian school for training teachers, and advancing public education.
Okay.
His bill envisioned a normal school, a teacher's college, focusing on science and agriculture to spread practical knowledge to the masses. This was pretty progressive at the time. Free public education wasn't yet widespread.
Right.
And Owen saw Smithson's gift as a way to boost it nationally.
Okay.
And then we have a library or American Library of Congress. Noting that the actual Library of Congress at the time was still tiny.
Okay.
Some argued for using the money to create a world-class national library. Senator Rufus Choate pointed out that European scholars enjoyed vast libraries, whereas American scholars had to make do with far less.
Sure.
He said, quote, "Why should a German or an Englishman sit down to a repast of 500,000 books and an American be put on something less than half allowance?" So a mega library, he argued, would diffuse knowledge more widely than a university might.
Well, now, okay. I feel like that knowledge is subjective there because just because you read it doesn't mean you understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But I see where he's going with that. But
the last one
yes,
is just to stick to the classics.
Oh.
Francis Wayland, president of Brown University at the time, argued against spending it on science at all.
Oh.
He felt science and tech were often misused for war and destruction.
Okay.
So instead, Wayland suggested an institution devoted strictly to classical literature and philosophy, educating Americans in the higher moral wisdom of the ages.
Yeah, no.
The debate dragged on for year after year after year. Congress went back and forth among all these options, and in the end, they had a compromise.
Okay.
Massachusetts Congressman and science enthusiast Robert Dale Owen, the same guy who wanted the Teachers College, took a lead role in drafting the final legislation.
Okay.
The bill that finally passed and was signed into law by President James K. Polk on August 10th, 1846, combined several ideas. The new Smithsonian Institute would encompass a museum, a library, a lecture hall, a chemical laboratory,
Okay.
an observatory,
Oh.
and a program of scientific research and publications.
So it's like they took all those ideas. Hey, can I borrow your blender?
Yes.
And they threw those in, like,
See what comes out.
hope I don't trip the breaker. And like, here's what we're doing.
Yes.
Seriously. I mean, it's kind of nice that they compromised and literally put them all together, because like they're all beneficial.
They're all great.
To a degree.
Yeah.
But you don't need, I feel like if they focused just on the one, it would have been a loss, and we wouldn't be talking about the Smithsonian still today.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have been there or whatever. You know, I was there when I think I was 14. I have to burp. I'm so sorry.
Do it away from the mic.
I will when I have to. But I don't know. It's kind of nice that they compromised.
So whatever the institution does must uphold Smithson's broad purpose of increasing and diffusing knowledge.
Right.
So the implementation and the interpretation of this mission were left to a board of regents and a secretary of the Smithsonian.
Right.
So in other words, Congress set up the playing field and the rules, and then they handed off the ball.
Sure.
After 10 years of debate, the Smithsonian Institution was born, a uniquely American blend of research center, museum, and educational platform, thanks to the generous and splendid donation of one eccentric Englishman.
That's still crazy that just a random Englishman born in France died in Italy.
Born in France, British man, died in Italy.
Do you know what that kind of reminds me of, the way I just said it there and everything?
What?
Remember the little thing he says in The Accountant where he's like, I forget the guy's name now. Fuck. Born on a Monday, sick on a Tuesday, buried on what? I don't remember the guy's name. God damn it. I'm pissed. I can't remember off the top of my head, but just saying, like, British man, born in France, died in Italy, donated to US. It's just weird. It's like, what a weird fucking pathway to get. I had no idea this is how we got the Smithsonian. This is wild.
So the new Smithsonian needed a home, and it had to be as multi-purpose as the institution's mission.
Sure.
So Congress had included funds for a building, specifying it should contain in one facility an art gallery, a library, lecture hall, rooms for scientific research, and museum exhibition space.
Okay.
So a prominent architect, James Renwick Jr., was hired to design a suitable structure.
Okay.
He delivered a grand red sandstone building in a neo-medieval revival style, immediately nicknamed the Castle, for its resemblance to a Gothic fortress.
So that's why you said the body was moved to a castle. Gotcha. Okay.
When the castle's exterior was completed around 1855, it grabbed a lot of attention.
So that wasn't, for back then, that wasn't terribly long after they decided this is what we're doing. I mean, really, that's pretty impressive, actually.
The Smithsonian's own reports proudly noted that the majority of strangers who visit the city consider it a very beautiful edifice.
Sure.
Inside, the castle does try to do it all.
Okay.
By the late 1850s, the Great Hall and adjacent rooms held displays of art, historical artifacts, and natural specimens, while upstairs there was the scientific laboratories and the reading room.
All right.
Now, the secretary of the Smithsonian, he's like the top dog, the secretary is.
Okay.
Even had his own residence in one of the wings.
Oh, shit. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The first secretary was physicist Joseph Henry. He was a renowned scientist known for his work on magnetism.
Thank you for that.
Long words are hard.
No. Take off long. Words are hard.
Words are hard. Henry was a serious and reserved man.
Okay.
And he believed the Smithsonian's highest calling was scientific research and publication.
Sure.
So he pushed for the institution to sponsor original research, exchange scientific information internationally, and publish scholarly papers.
As opposed to what?
Not. As opposed to the art part and the specimens and
but like I
the art gallery.
I kind of like that it's a museum, which art is
Yeah.
part of that.
The secretary is like, I really like the scientific part, not really the museum
so
part.
he liked the upstairs.
Yeah.
He didn't care for the downstairs.
Yeah, he thought that the museum part was like the secondary importance.
Which is fine. Okay, so that's what he was meaning.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But at the same time, I feel like collecting the things, like, because, I mean, isn't even Indiana Jones's fucking coat and fedora in the Smithsonian?
Maybe.
I believe. Shit like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I saw someone funny, like, they were talking about how it wasn't Indiana Jones, but as somebody got something in the Smithsonian from, like, their show or something. It was very popular. It joked about it being next to Bill Cosby's sweater. Or something like that. I don't remember the joke.
It's random.
We're talking about the Smithsonian.
It's random.
It's not random. We're literally, that's where I'm talking. All right. Anyways.
So,
cover your drink.
The American public loved the idea of a national museum, and before long, specimens started arriving at the castle doors.
So they just sent them to it?
Here you go. Take this rock.
Hey, we got a skull on our doorstep. Put it upstairs. We'll put it in the museum later.
You figure it out.
Yeah.
So a major boost came from the U.S. exploring expedition of 1838 through 1842, which was the Wilkes expedition, which had circumnavigated the globe and collected thousands of scientific specimens and artifacts. And in 1858, the Smithsonian acquired and put on display many of the items from this expedition.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. At the same time, the American West was being explored.
Sure was.
And the Smithsonian became the repository for finds from
the
fossils
adventures out there.
Yeah, fossils and minerals and plants and animal specimens.
Well, yeah, because it's
new territory.
New shit.
Mm-hmm. So Joseph Henry.
Sorry, new territory. Who dis? I couldn't help myself on that one.
So Joseph Henry may have fretted a little bit about balancing priorities, but even he couldn't resist the scientific value of these collections coming in.
Well, and that's the thing, like, I understand maybe art on the wall, not so much, but like you're getting fossils and shit sent to you.
He's even got mummies arriving at his doorstep, so.
From the
Egypt.
West? Oh.
From Egypt.
I know. Which mummy is this? Wild Bill Hickok? I don't know.
So, a key figure in the Smithsonian's early growth was Spencer Fullerton Baird, a brilliant naturalist who joined as assistant secretary in 1850.
Okay.
Baird was prodigious collector and organizer. When he moved to Washington to take the job, he literally brought 2 railroad boxcars full of his own zoological specimen collections with him.
Holy fuck. Wow. I have a collection of action figures. I don't have 2 boxcars full of fucking zoological things.
I have a collection of Pride and Prejudice novels.
Yeah, that would take up that much in the Smithsonian. Anyways, that's crazy. He had that much shit.
Mm-hmm. He had aspirations to build what he called a national museum.
Oh, so he just more or less put his dream to the side and said, let's just focus it into this one.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. He wanted to be director one day.
Sure.
So Baird got straight to work expanding the Smithsonian's collection.
All right.
He wrote 3,600 letters a year to far-flung explorers and collectors, training them how to gather and ship specimens back to D.C.
3,600 letters a year. Mm-hmm. That is almost 10 a day.
Ugh.
And that would be one thing if you just hit the copy button.
Paste.
But they didn't have that back then. Even I would assume typewriters were around then, right? Maybe. Long form. Fucking get my ink and my quill and ink.
Where's Johannes Gutenberg?
Well, I mean, that was around, printing press. I guess he could have done that. So
under his watch, shipments of birds, rocks, fossils, you name it, poured into the castle. Wow. So by the time Baird succeeded Joseph Henry as secretary in 1878, the Smithsonian's National Museum collection had exploded to over 2.5 million specimens and artifacts.
That's crazy.
Requiring more buildings to house them.
Yep. I don't recall, because again, I don't remember exactly when I was there. Is there multiple facilities? They're not all, are they all connected, or they're just different
They
buildings?
might be connected underground.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So, and I got that from the movie Night at the Museum.
Is that why you watched it the other day?
No, that was
just pure
coincidence. Chance, yeah.
Because you told me you watched
that.
I
did. No, that maybe it was subconscious.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, I did watch that movie recently.
That's funny.
I didn't even remember that I did.
That's awesome.
Okay, so Baird's tenure coincided with America's centennial, 1876.
Oh, yeah.
Which spurred nationalism and funding for museums.
Oh.
So eventually, Congress formally recognized the Smithsonian as the umbrella for the U.S. National Museum in 1876 through 1879, cementing the dual role of the institution not just as a research center, but the nation's attic and treasure chest.
Attic and treasure chest, okay.
In 1865, disaster struck.
Oh, no.
A fire ripped through the upper floors.
Oh, do they know how it started?
No, I don't think so. At least I didn't find that in my research.
Okay.
But Joseph Henry watched helplessly as the institution's library and some exhibits went up in flames.
Oh, that's sad.
Many of James Smithson's own papers and personal effects, which had been shipped over from England, were destroyed.
Oh, no.
Among the losses, Smithson's wardrobe, including the only 2 pairs of underwear he owned at his death, went up in smoke.
He only owned
supposedly
2 pairs of underwear?
Supposedly. But the Smithsonian rebuilt and persevered with improved fireproofing.
Okay.
The castle was repaired and continued to serve as headquarters, museums, research lab, library, sometimes bachelor pad, depending on the secretary, for many more decades.
Yeah, okay.
Until the Smithsonian's expansion eventually spread its collections into numerous specialized museums along the National Mall.
Gotcha. Okay.
So through those early growing pains, the institution Smithson founded evolved into a uniquely American blend of learning and accessible public wonder, just as he might have hoped.
Right.
A place to increase and diffusion of knowledge.
That's awesome.
From the beginning, the institution amassed an eclectic hoard of artifacts spanning art, history, science, and pop culture.
Yep.
Today, it's the world's largest museum complex with around 155 million items.
Holy Christ.
Including some of the most famous objects on the planet.
Like?
The Smithsonian holds everything from ancient Chinese bronzes to the actual Star-Spangled Banner, the huge 1814 American flag that inspired the national anthem, from a 3.5 billion year old fossil, one of the oldest fossils ever discovered.
What's it a fossil of?
I didn't look into it.
Come on.
To the Apollo 11 command module that carried astronauts back from the moon.
I knew that, yeah.
Also included.
Yeah.
From 1939.
Oh, good year.
Dorothy's ruby slippers.
Yep.
The ruby red slippers worn by Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz reside in the National Museum of American History. The pair on display is actually mismatched.
Yeah.
One shoe is a half size larger than the other, but we don't care.
No.
The iconic shoes were so beloved that in 2016, the Smithsonian even ran a Kickstarter campaign to raise funds for their conservation, which met its goal.
Oh, I mean, yeah, fans of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the popularity of Wicked these days.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Then we have the Hope Diamond.
Yes, that's right.
A 45.5 carat deep blue diamond.
Yeah.
Arguably the most famous and notorious gemstone in the world.
Right, yeah.
It was worn by French kings, stolen during the Revolution, sold to heiresses and kings, and rumored to carry a curse and bring bad luck to its owners. Didn't look into it. In 1958.
Oh my God.
New York jeweler Harry Winston decided to donate the Hope Diamond to the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History, and he sent it through the U.S. mail.
What the fuck?
He wrapped the $350 million jewel in brown paper, put it in a box, and paid $2.44 in postage and about $140 for insurance, and mailed it to Washington, D.C., where it arrived safely.
Wonder how he got his hands on it. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. The Hope Diamond is now on permanent display.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the value of that, I wonder?
Well, it was at the time it was $350 million. So
and that was in the 50s, you said, right?
58.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's got to be at least 356 million now.
And then we have the Muppets.
Yep.
The Smithsonian has Kermit the Frog and Friends.
Like the original.
Jim
right?
Henson's original Kermit puppet, fashioned from an old coat and ping pong ball eyes,
Yep.
was donated to the Smithsonian in 1994
That's cool.
and has sat happily on display. But poor Kermit was solo for a couple years.
Oh, no. Until Miss Piggy showed up?
Until 2013.
Yeah.
Henson's family donated a whole troop of Muppets.
That's awesome.
Including Miss Piggy.
Well, duh.
To welcome Miss Piggy in true diva style,
Oh, dear.
Smithsonian staff arranged a photo shoot pairing the pig with Dorothy's ruby slippers and the Hope Diamond.
Oh, my word.
Yes, behind closed doors at
Yeah.
dawn with armed guards escorting the Hope Diamond to Piggy's neck.
Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, you need armed guards for that.
Yep.
God forbid.
We have an image of Miss Piggy draped in the 45-carat Hope Diamond next to the famed slippers.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that picture. Yeah. That's funny.
The Smithsonian houses countless artifacts in American history.
Yeah.
Top hat of Abraham Lincoln, which he wore to the Ford's Theater in 1865.
Yeah, it didn't turn out too well.
The original Star-Spangled Banner, as I said.
Yep.
Thomas Jefferson's desk, which he drafted the Declaration of Independence on.
Nice.
The Wright brothers' 1903 Flyer,
Yep.
the first airplane.
Yep.
Neil Armstrong's Apollo 11 spacesuit,
Okay.
which was still dusted with moon dust. And Dorothy's dress from The Wizard of Oz, Indiana Jones's fedora and jacket,
Yep.
Julia Child's entire kitchen, and Archie Bunker's armchair from All in the Family.
Sound like you're going to say Unky.
Unky Barker.
Unky Barker. Isn't Fonzie's coat in it, too?
Sounds about
I
right.
believe. I think that's right.
I just gave you some of the highlights.
No, that's fine. I'm pretty sure Fonzie's leather jacket's in there as well.
Yeah.
I believe.
So, one more dramatic chapter here.
Oh, no.
Their journey of James Smithson's own remains.
Yes.
Smithson died in 1829 in Genoa, Italy, and was buried
did.
there
Yeah.
in a small British cemetery.
Okay.
For 75 years, he rested there. But by the turn of the 20th century, the Genoa cemetery was in despair and slated for relocation.
Oh, dear.
There was actually some erosion happening.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So in 1903, the Smithsonian's Board of Regents decided that the founder's bones should be brought to America for a proper honor.
Sure.
None other than Alexander Graham Bell, the famous inventor of the telephone,
Ahoy, hoy.
who happened to be a Smithsonian regent
Sure.
and an adventurer, apparently.
All right.
He took up the task,
To go get him?
sailed to Genoa with his
Wow.
wife Mabel in 1903.
Mabel Bell?
Mabel Bell.
This just sounds weird.
Mm-hmm. Bell arrived in Genoa during a very wet and cold winter.
Oh, dear.
He found the cemetery perched on a cliffside, so eroded that some coffins were literally falling
Hanging out of
into
the Holy
about
shit.
to fall into the sea.
That's crazy.
Yes. He's like, I better get with it.
I need a shovel over here.
Yes. So he said, quote, "There seemed to be no end to the red tape necessary to remove the body.
Oh, boy.
They needed permits for exhumation, permits to move the remains out of Italy, permits to buy a new coffin, letters from the British consul, the
God.
American consul, the local health office, etc., etc.
That's crazy.
Yes. He was like, I can make a telephone for, before I have to do all this.
It's like, ahoy, hoy.
So things took a turn when an old injunction surfaced, filed decades earlier by a distant French relative of Smithson, forbidding the removal of Smithson's remains for any reason or any person whatsoever. Like, why?
What?
Why?
Why would they come up with that?
Why?
That seems really
silly.
obscure and that makes no fucking sense.
Yes. The local mayor barred Bell from touching the grave. Bell feared that he might have to sail home defeated.
So he barred Bell from touching the grave. Couldn't be like, dude, come here.
Yeah, you touch it. So Bell sprang into action. He marshaled all the documents he could, including Smithson's will and family tree, to prove the U.S. had legitimate claim as Smithson's heir.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not wrong at that point.
He told Italian officials that he was there as a personal representative of the president at the time, Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Not exactly true, but it actually worked.
It's a white lie.
So he also had a little bit of cash that helped grease the wheels a little bit.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Bell's friend, an American consul, quietly spread around 1,000 lyre to smooth over any lingering objections.
Yeah.
So the injunction from the French relatives was overturned and permission was granted to carry on.
Nice.
In early January of 1904, Smithson's coffin was last raised from the earth.
Okay.
The remains inside were remarkably intact.
Really?
Bell noted the skeleton was complete and well preserved. The bones did not crumble, though the old wooden coffin itself completely disintegrated.
On top of the body or whatever?
The remains were carefully transferred into a new metal-lined coffin. Okay. And Mrs. Bell laid a wreath of laurel leaves inside as a sign of respect.
Wait, it's put in what?
Like a laurel leaf. It's just like a type of leaf wreath. Okay. So the American consul sealed the casket and draped it with an American flag, remarking, quote, "The flag adopts him already. For our country to which he has so belonged in spirit, he is now about to receive there a portion of the outward veneration and homage he so supremely merits."
Homage? Homage?
Homage.
I like homage. It would be homage.
Homage, yeah. Bell ensured that Smithson's final trip was first class. He escorted the casket by ship to the United States, arriving in Washington, D.C. on January 25th, 1904.
Okay.
Thanks to Bell's lobbying and his bluff about the president, he actually had a hero's welcome arranged.
Sure.
The U.S. Navy provided a vessel to carry their remains from New York to Washington. Okay. And upon arrival, a cavalry unit formed an honor guard procession down Pennsylvania Avenue to the Smithsonian Castle.
That's funny.
At the castle, the very institution Smithson's money had built, James Smithson's remains were received with ceremony and placed in a tomb of honor. Today, if you enter the Smithsonian castle's main foyer.
The castle?
Yeah, the castle's main foyer.
Not the capsule, okay.
You'll see a marble sarcophagus against the wall.
Oh.
That is Smithson's resting place, complete with memorial inscription.
Oh, nice.
His remains are literally entombed in the institution he founded.
That's fucking awesome. I'm glad they did that, honestly. I think that was kind of cool.
It's a closure to a weird story. The man who never set foot in America in life is now permanently in residence in America's National Mall.
Well, exactly. And the thing is, like, he, for whatever fucking reason, gifted his fortune to start this thing. I feel like they did the right thing and put all those things in the blender.
Oh, they did an excellent, I mean, in hindsight, holy cow, they did an excellent job.
But I think they did the right thing by bringing him home, if you will, even though, yes, he was British, born in France, died in Italy.
I would think the only other place that he would go would be wherever his nephew is interred.
You didn't come across that at all,
No.
I would assume. But I don't know. I think that was kind of cool that they did that.
For sure.
Made a tomb in there and whatever.
Yeah.
If I saw that when I went,
I know.
had no
idea.
Fucking idea.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go back now.
I know.
I want to bring my kids there someday.
Oh, they would love that. Xavier would love that.
He would love that place. I want him to be a couple years older though.
Yeah.
Especially because of Esper, but
yeah,
I definitely want to bring the kiddos to Smithsonian someday because
Yeah.
I would love to go back as well. So
as an adult, yeah.
yeah, well, that's like even my brother lives in Maine. He just was in for the holidays, Christmas, and he wants me to come out and visit him. I want to come out and visit him. I haven't been, so we would have went to Maine on that same trip when I was 14, if I'm remembering the right trip. I could be messed up on it. Doesn't matter.
With your brain, probably not.
But I'm like, I loved Maine when I was 14. I can only imagine how much I'm going to love it as a fucking adult because I have much more appreciation for the beauty of the landscapes and all that and whatever. And I loved it 32 years ago. Fuck, I'm old. And whatever. But anyways, so I can only imagine like what I would like, how much I would like the Smithsonian too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I want to bring the kiddos there and obviously I'd love to go. So I'm sure I'll have to ask Sarah. I guess I don't recall. Smithsonian never came up in the courtship. So I don't know if she's ever been there. I'll have to ask her. So
the courtship. Jesus.
Well, I mean, right?
Okay, so what did you think of our new Modelo, the red Modelo?
I really liked it.
I really like it too, and I'm so glad you only had one because now I want another one.
Well, I'm going to have another one too.
Yeah, I really like the Modelo. It's a little heavier than classic Modelo, but it's not like heavy.
It's not heavy at all. Mm-mm. And I really like that kind of creamy finish to it.
Yeah.
That the initial flavor to it. It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I am glad we've came across that. Like, let's do this one. All right. So,
by the way, the book that you got last Christmas, the history book that your in-laws gave you.
Yeah.
That's where I got this story.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah.
Yay. It came to fruition.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. That is a cool book. I'm glad that you've pretty much had it more than I have because you looked for our podcast.
I commandeered it. I look through and be like, that's a good story. I'll highlight that. Or I dog ear the pages. I don't highlight. I dog ear. I don't dog ear.
Do you really?
I don't dog ear or highlight.
Tell me the truth.
I just memorize the page numbers.
Do you dog ear the pages?
I dog eared the pages. But I didn't highlight in it.
Well,
I suppose.
I need to have a conversation with my co-host.
About how to handle books.
Yeah. So here's a side note. I love books.
I know you do.
I cannot stand when people dog ear books.
Okay, give me like 20 bookmarks then.
How are you going to fit? I got to go. Welp.
I suppose.
All right, buffoons. That's it for today's episode.
Buckle up because we've got another historical adventure waiting for you next time. Feeling hungry for more buffoonery? Or maybe you have a burning question or a wild historical theory for us to explore?
Hit us up on social media. We're History Buffoons Podcast on YouTube, X, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also email us at historybuffoonspodcast@gmail.com. We are Bradley and Kate. Music by Corey Akers.
Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and turn those notifications on to stay in the loop.
Until next time, stay curious and don't forget to rate and review us.
Remember, the buffoonery never stops.